So are the YouTube polyglots real or are they fake? That's what we're gonna find out today. So if you like learning languages, it's very likely that one day you search for languages or polyglot or speaking many languages here on YouTube, and you find these videos of guys, also girls, speaking 10, 20, maybe even more languages. And you think by yourself, this must be fake. It's impossible to speak so many languages at a high level. And actually, I do have quite a lot of videos here on our channel about language learning, and one video is a video that we shot with Luca Lampaiello 2 years ago, and we talked about how to go from a B to a C level. And that video basically said that we mentioned that Luca speaks like 8 languages at a C level, which means that, well, C level, A, B, C. C is very high, very fluent. And you know, in the comments I saw that there is lots of people who are very, very skeptical and say, no, it's impossible. I hope that he really has the certificates in all these languages. You know, and I can understand that feeling, because also on my own videos, like I do have a few multilingual videos on our channel, and you know, lots of people say, yeah, this must be fake, you have studied this is scripted. So that's why, you know, I would like to talk about this today. Are the polyglots real or are they fake? Is it all scripted? Well, I have visited many polyglot events, conferences, gatherings, whatever, also exchanges, and many of my friends speak many languages. Well, I got to know them at these events, right? Also via through YouTube, all these kind of things. And I have witnessed many of these guys. You know, I basically saw them speaking all these languages very, very fluently. Now, I don't speak all the languages that they speak myself, so obviously I cannot tell I speak all these languages perfectly. But I can, well, I'm sure that it's possible to speak 5, 6, 7, or maybe even 8 languages at a C level. And, you know, maybe a dozen other languages at B levels. Those people are out there. Now, that does of course not mean that all the YouTube videos, including mine, in multiple languages are completely without a script. Well, actually, I have to admit my videos, I have never script any of my videos. But of course, before you're gonna talk on camera, you think about what you're gonna say, right? That's actually what I'm doing now. I'm doing this in English, but before I started this video, I was thinking about, okay, what am I gonna talk about? And I do the same things when I make a multilingual video. I do not have so many on my channel, but I do have a few. So yeah, I might think about, okay, how am I gonna say this? Which word do I use? Do I have all the vocabulary that I need to cover the things that I want to say? But do I script it? No. Do most of the polyglot scripted? I don't know, but I can guarantee you that most of the polyglots are not fake, and it's really impressive to see how someone is able to speak 5, 6, 7, 8 languages like super fluently. Now, is it possible to speak 30 languages fluently? I don't think so. I've never met anyone who can speak 30 languages fluently. Of course, also depends on your definition of fluency. But yeah, 8 languages at a C level, maybe even more, is possible. Although most of the polyglots that you find here online, you know, might be able to speak maybe 4 or 5 or 6 languages at a very high level. Me, myself, my native Dutch, of course, is a C level. My English is probably, and my French is I think, I'm not really sure if it's a C1, maybe not. And all those other languages that I speak, I guess in the B levels. I learned some Thai 2 years ago. That's not a B level, but all the other languages that I speak probably at a B level. For most of the polyglots, I can, you know, it's really possible. And I understand the feeling that people get when they see someone speaking all these languages so well. You might think by yourself, shit, they speak those languages so well, I must be doing something wrong. I am so stupid. But you know what, you don't know what they've been doing to get to these high levels. Maybe they lived in the country for many years, maybe they spent 5 times more time on learning these target languages. I was at the Polyglot gathering last month actually, and I met young guys, 20, 22 years old, and they spoke, I don't know, like 8 languages at a very high level. And I was thinking, man, when I was 22, I only spoke Dutch and some English, and I had studied some German at the time, which I could not really speak. So do I feel stupid? No, I don't, because maybe they're just smarter, maybe they spend more time. I don't know what they've been doing to reach those high levels. I'm not like them. Just focus on your own. If you see a polyglot speaking all these languages on YouTube, don't be so skeptical. Yeah, if you see someone like reading a script, which I've never seen, but just look at it with a positive perspective. Hopefully these kind of videos motivate you and do not make you feel stupid, because it's really possible to speak so many languages well. I've interviewed most of the famous YouTube polyglots. I've witnessed them, I've seen them speaking all these languages with native speakers at all these conferences, and yes, it's really possible. Now, don't feel stupid, because you don't have to learn 10 or 20 languages. For most of us, learning 2 or 3 languages is enough, or maybe even 1 foreign language. And yeah, just set that goal for yourself. Like, what do you want to reach? Which language do you want to become fluent in, and go for it. And if other people are better at learning languages, then that's good for them. You see, that's how I look at it. I'm not the best polyglot in the world, not at all, but I think it's pretty cool to be able to speak quite a few languages, right? But it's because of the hard work. It has nothing to do with talent, or the other people are just smarter than you are. Okay, well, just a few thoughts for today. That was it, and hope you have a nice day. Bye bye.